What's going on, Tube? It's your boy Black King 91 back at you one more time today. Right now, at this point in time, YouTube have been pissing me off because it's not letting me upload the videos, not letting me get this content out here for y'all. So I kind of have to try a few different times to get the shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? But today we're gonna be talking about the energies that are being perpetuated into the mass conscious, into our walk here as humans, and how our thoughts are affecting each other. You know what I'm saying? How the life that you feel like, oh, it's just yours, and you know what I'm saying, you could do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You could be the person that you want to be. You are affecting everybody with those vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, that's just the way that it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy that you let play out in your mind and that you let circulate through your mind is the energy that's being perpetuated out into the universe at large around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a macrocosm. You are a macrocosm. A microcosm. You know what I'm saying? To the macrocosm. You know what I'm saying? So, you are a smaller version of the big picture, of the grand picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing stuff like this should cause us to want to, like, certain things should be, like, a little more important, like, than they were in the first instance. You know what I'm saying? But I can see that, like, where we are today as humans, you know what I'm saying? That really might not be the case, you know? But, man, the energies that are being perpetuated in our everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Like, we letting anger, fucking vibrations of anger, fucking vibrations of anger, vibrations of depression, you know, like Ann Brown will speak on it. You know, like if you were envisioning lack in your life, like it's something missing, then that's what your universe is going to show you. You know, whatever you envision in your life, whatever you see your life being in your mind, that's what the universe will give you evidence of your life being. You know, that's probably like some of the biggest piece of information that I can give to people that are seeking higher levels of consciousness, you know what I'm saying, like that are seeking to know like what this world is really made of. You know what I'm saying? This world gives you what you see within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the only thing that you can get. Of course, there's going to be some things that happen that are outside of your control, but for all in all, things that happen to humans here are only a product of the human's consciousness. Nothing ever happened here that wasn't a product of our consciousness. That wasn't something that we could see in our minds. You know? But, yeah, more than anything, I really want to make it a point to speak on how important it is for us to be careful about the thoughts that we are holding in our minds and in our consciousness, you know what I'm saying, day to day, because this shit is rubbing off on everybody. We see how emotionally, you know, like we can rub off on each other in certain situations, you know, in certain relationships, you know, your mom, you know, your girlfriend, your sister, your brother, you know what I'm saying, but it goes further than that. The shit goes further than that, you know. Especially when you begin to rise up to these higher levels, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, okay, you're seeing that your world is run by thought. You seeing that whatever you think is going to directly manifest into your life, like probably immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing this happen. So it's like, you know how important it is for you to be responsible about what it is that you're thinking and about the shit that you're doing day to day, because this is affecting your world. This is affecting the world that you're perpetuating into the universe that it is for us to live. You know what I'm saying? This is why this is important, because our minds are connected, our energies are connected, our forces are connected. You know what I'm saying? And we have to walk as if I'm the left hand and you the right hand. You know, we have to walk as if we are a piece of this grand body that is planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Right now we really don't walk as if we all go together. You know what I'm saying? We walk as if, oh, I can end up going this way, you can end up going that way. But it's like, we're all a part of the same body that is planet Earth and human mankind. You know, like, we should look at ourselves as all as pieces of one greater whole. You know what I'm saying? But we don't, you know. But we don't. Just from you wanting to address the problems that you feel like you have within yourself, you know what I'm saying, is gonna cause others, it's gonna cause the world to tick in a certain fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is. You know, like when you changing your inner self, you're gonna start seeing things change in the world. You know, I really can't put it no other way than that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever world you letting perpetuate through your mind and through your spirit and like in your heart, you know, like that's the world that's being perpetuated. These are the energies and the forces that are being pushed from you into the outside world, you know. And people are going to absorb these energies that you're putting out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna affect them on different levels, you know what I'm saying? We may try to blame the archons and you know, like all these evil entities, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we not making it a point to stand up over these negative emotions and shit like that. So like now these different energy forms, you know what I'm saying? And see energy can take on a mind of its own. Like your nature has a mind of its own. It has consciousness of its own. Like it really does. Like it will think for itself. You know what I'm saying? So like you not guiding some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it will just do thy will. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Or like you not purposely holding things like in a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like guiding things in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You not giving a fuck about your emotions, you know what I'm saying? So your emotions is just gonna willy-nilly up on the next motherfucker. And if they not strong enough, you know what I'm saying? Like this could be something that play out on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And see, like we so trivial and so mundane as humans today. You know, like this really not the shit that we tripping off of. We just tripping off of eating, making some money, and keeping the smiles going. That's all we really tripping off of. You know what I'm saying? Like other than that, like we can give a fuck about how a motherfucker feel, a motherfucker's emotional value. You know what I'm saying? The energies that a person is fucking perpetuating from their mind to their electromagnetic field out into the world at large. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just not important. But as a spiritual, as a 5D being, you know, as a being that's looking to ascend, we know how important this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like as a being like that has ascended but stayed here on planet Earth, like we know how important things like this is. Like it is very important, like for you to want to control the forces that you are pushing out into the greater world. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's not just your forces. You know, like other people have to drink from this well too. You know, like this is something like that we had to think about. You know, like other people are consuming the energy that you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why this is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have consumed other people's energy, other people's thought forms, other people's fucking vibrations have played on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like once you know shit like this, like you know how to look at humans and you know how to watch. You know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, like when I come around these people, okay, like now I'm thinking irrationally. You know what I'm saying? See, like things like that, like have literally happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be kind of going like about my day, like telepathically, I'll begin to speak to somebody and like I'll feel my energy, I may get like, you know, like if I'm sitting like in the hospital, like I'll start to feel sick. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people like in the hospital are feeling sick and it's like now I'm sitting there like, damn, like now like I don't want to be here, but like I'm gonna stay like just so that I can get done like what I need to get done. But like all you sick people, like you making me sick. Like real talk. Like I could be around somebody like around some hood nigga that like fucking has the most irrational thought forms, you know what I'm saying? And like that nigga know he be thinking fucking irrationally. Cause like when I say that shit to myself telepathically, he'll, oh shit, yeah, I do be thinking irrationally. Yeah, nigga, you causing me to think irrationally. You know what I'm saying? See, like once you plug into the mass conscious, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna cause all of these different thought forms and fucking energy forms, like they gonna start rising to the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit just rises to the surface. You know what I'm saying? And like it rises to the surface, like so that you know like what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something bad, then you know that this is something that you need to disconnect from. You know, that's really like what it's about. You know, but it's a lot of things like that you humans like should know, but more than likely the things that you should know, your government has got you. Your government and your media. I'm not even gonna continue. Well, yeah, your government, because your media is controlled by your government. Your Medea is controlled by your government. These people, these people have perpetuated this world into your reality. So now it's only certain things that you feel like are important. You know what I'm saying? Like once MTV, BET, like that whole world like was fucking perpetuated. You know what I'm saying? Like like I'm gonna continue to use that word perpetuated because like that's probably the best way that I can like explain like how our energies are pushed from one self into the next self, or pushed from one mind into the next mind. You know what I'm saying? Like when you sitting up reading a book, or you sitting up reading a script, or you like watching a music video, or like something that somebody created, you know what I'm saying? Like you are in their universe. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like if you spiritual like me, then like you can see by the way that that person writes certain thought forms that they may hold within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like certain ways that person conveys their messages. You can see what kind of person there is. That you can see what kind of person that they are. You know what I'm saying? And the kind of forces that are being perpetuated in their minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I would much rather read the fucking J.K. Rowling writing a Harry Potter book than to read 50 Shades of Grey. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole sexual, deviant nature that's fucking being perpetuated, you know what I'm saying? Sexually fucking malevolent relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like being perpetuated through 50 Shades of Grey. Like that's not nothing healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like Harry Potter is like a magical, uplifting world, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people would look at that witchcraft and all this shit like it's bad, you know what I'm saying? But like, watch it. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit that like y'all feel like is cool, like you really don't dig into it that much. You know what I'm saying? Like to know how cool it is. You know what I'm saying? But like on the surface, oh, magicalness is fucking witchcraft and wizardry. Oh, like that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna go all off into that. But man, just control the forces that your mind is fucking perpetuating out into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could say anything, just perpetuate love and peace into your immediate outside world. Like that's the only, like these are the only forces that we need here to fucking survive. We don't need all of these negative forces being perpetuated into the minds of the kids and into the minds of the masses, into the minds of mankind. Like we don't need anger and depression and fearfulness and, you know what I'm saying, like fucking dominant, you know what I'm saying, like all these bullshit ass thoughts that's like not gonna get us to evolve. You know what I'm saying? That like evolution like won't occur. You know what I'm saying? But it's your man's Black King 91. I think y'all know what I was trying to say with this one. Be careful about the forces that you are perpetuating into your immediate world. If you are a spiritual being that knows about fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be very prominent to you, and this is gonna be something that makes a lot of sense to you, and you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to this information, then this could be an eye-opening thing for you, just because you see how this could work and you see how this is good info, like for the mass conscious, you know what I'm saying? But stay in your pyramid of peace, your pyramid of protection, your pyramid of prosperity, you know what I'm saying? And perpetuate those forces into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like all the boy, them peas was fucking y'all last one. Get in your pyramid of peace, protection, and prosperity, and perpetuate those forces out into the outside world, man. And like that's how we gonna see like people like us know that we gonna take control of the world by taking control of our inside selves. You know what I'm saying? Like your mind, like your body is the fucking remote control. You know what I'm saying? Like your body is the projector. Your consciousness is projecting yourself, projecting and perpetuating yourself out into the outside world. You know what I'm saying? Like the little fucking Miguel song. You know what I'm saying? I am the projector in need of projection. Don't be afraid. I'm yours and yours alone. And I am always supreme. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your consciousness. That's your consciousness. That's the fucking divine part of you. Like your subconscious mind holds a divine part of you. You know what I'm saying? So perpetuate divinity out into the world. Don't let your lower self dictate the energies that are being perpetuated out into the world. That's where we fucking up, because we letting our lower selves run the energy that's being perpetuated out into the world. You know what I'm saying? Our lower selves, like the fucking electric being, is fucking running, is fucking controlling the forces that are being perpetuated out into the 3D world day to day. You know what I'm saying? And as we rise up, like, it's going to be more and more mandatory for our magnetic being to fucking take control. Our subconscious mind, our higher self, to take control. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, people. Controlling the energies that are being perpetuated into your immediate world. You know, but that's it. I love y'all. Peace.